Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Yeah, turn up the music. Yeah.
And fans, tonight's welcome man is Ethan Secor. If Ethan scores 3 goals tonight, everybody in the arena receives 30% off menu items at Sweet as Waffles with their ticket voucher.
Hey, when we do intros, maybe when we do intros, it could be like the Waffle Man, Ethan Secor.
hockey fans! And welcome to tonight's ACHA matchup featuring the visiting Gonzaga Bulldogs to battle your Western Washington Vikings. And the starting lineup for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. On left defense, number 51, Connor Canterbury. On right defense, number 34, Logan Powers. On left wing, number 77, McKinley Marksall. At center, number 76, William Gillich. On right wing, number 4, Finn Waglish. And starting in goal, number 32, Jack Loveland. And now, the starting lineup for your Western Washington Vikings. Starting in goal, number 40, Jack Waldher. On right defense, number 11, Cooper Hunter Smith. On left wing, number 91, Aaron James. At center, number 5, Brett Brumbaugh. On the right wing, number 17, Andrew Fan. On left defense, number 33, the Waffle Man, Ethan Siegler.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you will please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove any caps as we honor America, those who serve at home and overseas, with the playing of our national anthem.
Friday they beat the Cougars 4-3. Saturday they beat them 7-2, and then whooping on Sunday as they beat the Idaho Bandits 11-1. As they currently sit in first place in the pack game. Face off. Center ice, and we are underway.
It's the first of 8 straight games here for the Vikings at home. They here for the next 3 weeks playing games with Bellingham Sportsplex, so plenty of opportunity to see the Vikings up close. They have their way to glory. Currently sitting in first place. Up down in the Vikings zone early on. Andrew Finn over to Aaron James. Back. Tried to get it over to Brett Brumbaugh. Straight away. The Bulldogs the other way. On with it for the Bulldogs. Battling down there with Ethan Secord. The Waffle Man tonight. He scores 2 goals. 50% off one regular waffle. Good shot on goal and smothered up by Jack Wilder.
Wilder is set to get both starts here this weekend. And then for the Vikings on the way to an 11-1 win on Sunday. Based off 2 weeks left, 18:38 left to play in the first. Glad you could join us.
Face off won by Tyler Chapman. Even gets the pass so long. Jacob James just pass. Outlet pass into Rice over to Patty Pearson. Gets it out to Chapman. Almost had a Chapman goal there for Tyler Chapman. With Patty Pearson. By the Bulldogs, a little battling down there. Chapman comes away with it, but pass comes back into neutral ice. Egan, a little turnover there. Back with it, back up to pass to Pearson. Sawai with it. Gets it up to Chapman. A little more zone time here. Start this one.
Penalty for Vikings. It's going to be on is open. I don't know who it's on. Looks like it's going to be on Antonio Aurelio for the Vikings. So, Bulldogs are going to go to an early power play.
There for the Vikings is Jackson Wachicki with Declan Quinn, Ethan Secord, and Cooper Hunter-Smith. Killing the penalty here. Your son with it.
What was the penalty call?
For the Bulldogs, son. Because Kyle's way towards the net.
Vikings penalty. A bench penalty. Too many men on the ice. Time on the penalty, 17:30. Vikings penalty. Bench penalty. Too many men on the ice. Time of the penalty, 17:30. The bench penalty is being served by number 20. Antonio Aurelio.
Jack Loveland, the goaltender for the Bulldogs here tonight. He's wearing Logan Cool here. 56 seconds left on the PK for the Vikings. Now with it is Bowers. The Bulldogs. See the Vikings again. Now with it is Bowers for Bulldogs trying to move out front.
Good pad stop there from Jack Wilder.
Plays that point there. It's going to be James Nelson. Pass out front. Gillick.
Out of the box is really back to 5-on-5.
Good kill there for the Vikings. And they might just be going back on that.
Face off to the left of Wilder to take the draw.
Vikings penalty number 22, 2 minutes for trippage. Thomas the penalty 15-22. Vikings penalty number 22,
Gets it over to Andrew Van. Pad stop
15-22.
there from Jack Loveland.
Good opportunity there for the Vikings on the PK. James with it. Trying to give it up to Fan. Fan in the left circle. It's just going to take back into neutralize. Smart play there from the leading point getter in the ACHA, Andrew Fan. He steals it away, gets it over to James. Shot from the slot. Turned away. Yeah, turned away by Loveland. So wide. So back into the Vikings on the button.
Jack Wilder with the penalty on Wilder.
Wilder is upset.
He thought he had it right to the space, but he's gonna get called for it.
Vikings penalty number 40, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty 14-21. Vikings penalty number 40, 2 minutes interference at 14-21.
Face off run by the Bulldogs. Then Bomber with it. High side. Bulldogs. Tyler Slutty and Nick Sawai in the box for the Vikings. Then Bomber. Tries to find the knee out front. Covered up by Wilder. Good stop there from struggling in the face-off. Shot from there from Seaport. Back to Bowers on the high slot. Good D here from the Vikings. Pass out there from Wilder. Good inside by Seaport. Bowers over.
And shot in the goal.
Chin Yu Sung. Makes it 1-0 Bulldogs.
35 on the play. 3 early penalties for the Vikings. Bulldogs finally strike on the power play. goals on the year, tied.
Goal. Scored by number 71, Charles Sun. Assisted by number 19, Colton Bowers. And number 11, Miles Denning. Time of the goal, 13:35.
Pearson. Pressure's down there. Pressure by Tyler Chapman. Stolen away by Pearson. Quick shot added away by Loveland. And there's Agus with it. Stick work there from Tyler Chapman.
Have a box. Comes
That's a 5-on-5. Quick shot added away by Wilder. Here's Aaron James with a shot from the high slot. Put away by Loveland. Back with it, we leave from Seaport. Seaport tries to turn that press. Up there, gets it up to Andrew Fan. Fan busts his way and he scores!
Andrew Fan has his 13th goal of the season. His 32nd point of the season. 32 points in 10 games for Andrew Fan. Just like that, we're back to where we started. It's not enough. Face off one again by Fan.
Back into the zone quickly for the Vikings. Puck sails out. A good job there by Fan.
Taking it himself, using the ice that he has.
Vikings goal! Scored by number 17, Andrew Fan! The assist to number 11, Cooper Hunter Smith. Time of the goal, 11:46. Again, Vikings goal, scored by number 17, Andrew Fan. The assist to number 33.
11-11 left in the first period. 1-1. All ones on the scoreboard. You love to see that. 5 shots.
Correction, goal scored by number 17, Andrew Fan, assisted by number 33, Ethan Secord. Time of the goal, 11:46.
This opportunity to the right of Loveland. Just try to tip out. Back in the left. Tips it in. Battle down there. Good battle there from Ethan Secord. Penalty. Smith. There's no hyphen in his name.
Powers his way towards the net. Felt like that was one on four there. And he just goes full Connor McDavid, close to post. And just like that, the Vikings have their first lead of the game. It is 2-1. 10-13 left to play in the first period. Good effort there from Declan Quinn.
Vikings.
A lot of their skaters are not afraid of going to the dirty areas and trying to make something happen. Vikings 8-1 on this season, 7-1 in pack game play. A couple other games happening here tonight. Pack game, San Jose, UCSG. San Jose won last night.
Games this weekend.
Vikings
Patrick
goal!
Pearson.
Scored by number 34, Declan
We got two
Quinn.
keepers.
The assist number 15, Nick Solway. Tom on the goal, 10-13. Again, Vikings goal. Scored by number 34, Declan Quinn. The assist number 15, Nick Solway. Tom on the goal, 10-13.
Tried to pass it to Marshall. Pearson with it. He gets it out to Chapman. Chapman over to James. And
He scores! Jacob James. With his fifth goal of the season, makes it 3-1 Vikings. 9:26 left in the first period.
line 4 out there for the Vikings. On the Bulldogs.
Shots are 7-6 in favor of the Vikings. 3-1 on the score. First two games here this weekend. The Bulldogs and the Vikings.
Bulldogs just took a penalty. That means the Vikings are on the power play.
Tried to find James.
Hey, you scored our last goal?
Brett Brumbaugh with it for the Vikings. Van gets it to Seaford. Seaford. Back to Van. Back to Seaford. Over to Aaron James. Quick shot from the high shot. Smothered up by Jack Lovely. We get a whistle. 8:34 left in the first period.
Nothing to prove and I'm bulletproofing. Know what I'm doing. The way we're moving, like introducing us to a new.
It's a whole nother Vikings season. Van, back to Seaford, back to James. James from the left circle. There's Brett Brumbaugh from the goal line. Back to Van.
Vikings goal! Scored by number 92, Jacob James. The assist to number 16, Tyler Chapman. And number 26, Patrick Pearson. Time of the goal, 9:26. Vikings goal, scored by number 92, Jacob James. The assist to number 16, Tyler Chapman. And number 26, Patrick Pearson. Time of the goal, 9:26.
And evades a couple checkers. Balances his way toward the net. Goes behind the net, circles. Just it up to Seaford. Seaford. Over to Pearson and try to pass it to Pearson. Gillick should be right for the Bulldogs. Here comes Tyler Chapman with wheels. Tries to evade a check. He does. Quick shot on goal. Gloved away.
I can run you for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a rainbow. I never did so hard in love. All I wanted was to break.
7:23 left in the first period.
Patrick Pearson with a shot attempt from the slot. Back in just he gets close to Tyler Chapman. Chapman with Gillick there for the Bulldogs and into Viking zone. Sleddy with an outlet pass to Tyler Chapman. And Chapman busts in. Quick shot on goal. Loveland moves out front. Tyler Sleddy down there trying to collect the loose change. Back to Chapman. Gets it to Pearson. Pearson could collect it, and that puck sails out and moves to right. Jesse Deegan there. Here's Nagus for the Bulldogs. Deegan plays back to the boards. Deegan battling down there with Gillick. Taken away by Chapman. Chapman gets to James Chapman. They check there. James back to Gillick, and here's Son with it. Has the one goal for the Bulldogs, and he gets another. James Son, second goal for the
I've been devoting myself to you Monday and Friday to Friday. Not getting enough education or defense centers to keep me out.
Oh, it's 3-2 Vikings still. Vikings still have the lead. Can be sailed all the way down to the ice. 6:08 in the first period.
This portion of the game has been brought to you by Visit Bellingham, your guide to Whatcom County and the Pacific Northwest. To learn more, head to visitbellingham.org/sports.
Underclassmen nonetheless. Ethan Sandberg busts in. He gets a shot on goal, and he's getting handsy down there with the Gonzaga defenders.
All night, I ain't gonna stop until I see police lights. I'm a fireman tonight. I'm a fireman tonight. I'm a fireman.
On the Vikings bench, Ethan Sandberg over to coach Adam Seaguard gave him the biggest help. Sandberg doesn't see a lot of playing time, but when he does, he tries his best to make it count. Over there, James Rumbaugh tries to evade a check there. Does. Back to Aurelio at the point. Point pass, Seaford. Aaron James from the high spot, seen all the way by Jack Loveland. The goal line gets it to Aaron James with a snapshot there. Sails wide of the net. Gillett for the Bulldogs, battling down there with Brett Rumbaugh. Towards us is Aurelio. A lot of pushing and shoving happening between the Bulldogs and the Vikings tonight. First of 4 games between these two this season.
Andrew Shea gets it out to Secor, trying to chip out front.
He's just wide, back in the neutralized Secor. He's the waffle man. If he scores 2, everybody gets 50% off at Sweetest Waffles.
Over to Rumbaugh. It's loose. Hunter Smith. Shot on goal. He scores!
Cooper Hunter Smith collects the loose change and he makes the Vikings extend their lead to 4-2. 4:07 left in the first period. Cooper Hunter Smith, his 4th goal on the season. Shots are 15-7 in favor of the Vikings in this first period. It's so refreshing to see the Vikings.
It felt like years they weren't hitting the shot house. They weren't getting quality hits. They're finally starting to get those chances. They're making opponents pay.
11-91-17.
There's Jacob James over there with Obama. Picked away by Loveland. James tried to find Chapman out front, and that puck's going to set the length of the ice for icing. Get a whistle. 3:36 left in the first period. Face-off won by the Vikings, taken away by Jacob James. That's the call. James with the stick in the skates of Holden Bowers for the Bulldogs. The Vikings are going to go to PK, the 4th PK here in the first period for the
Vikings goal! Scored by number 11, Cooper Hunter Smith. The assist to number 91, Aaron James.
there by Jackson.
And number 17, Andrew Fan. Tied on the goal, 4-7. Again, Vikings goals. Scored by number 11, Cooper Hunter Smith. The assist to number 91, Aaron James. And number 17, Andrew Fan. Time of the goal, 4-7.
All the way to Colton Bowers. Bowers with it. Gets it to Van Bommel. Tries to cruise in. Soon. Bowers. Good block there from Jackson Majicki. Play back in the neutralized. Jackson with a one-on-one opportunity, but collected by Van Bommel for the Bulldogs. And Van Bommel will come back the other way. Up with it is Colton Bowers for the Bulldogs. Captain of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Sean with a pass all the way across. That comes out with a 35 seconds left on the PK. Turns this quickly at the length of the ice. Vikings are able to get a change. 1:55 left in the first period. Glad you could join us from Bellingham Sports Bar. It's the first of 8 straight games for the Vikings here on Holomax. This time with the blue line. Seafold with it. Going down there. Spins all the way down. Out of the box comes Jacob James back to the high. Triple kill there for the Vikings. Trying to over the Nuggets.
Right here, right now is all we got. A little party never killed nobody. So we gon' dance until we drop. A little party never killed nobody. Right here, right now is all we got.
Shot for Jacob James from the far wall. Try to pass out front to Pearson. He scores!
Patrick Pearson. His fourth goal of the season. Everybody's getting their fourth goal of the season tonight. Hunter Smith, Pearson, Quinn, James all have goals tonight. All their fourth goals of the season. The Vikings have a 5-2 lead with 1 minute left.
Last minute to play in the first period.
got two opportunities. Here comes Pearson. Vikings looking to build to their add on to their lead a little bit more. Pearson gets it up to 20 runs to fifth at the highest point. What is going to hold up? Goes around the wall.
Still the music in the locker room.
All the way down into about 10, no icing on the play. He did not go to the line.
Do it for the first period. Strong performance in the first period by the Vikings.
As they go into the locker room with a 5-2 lead. Shots are 17 to 8.
That is the end of the first period. Your score after 1 period of play. Vikings
We'll be
5,
back in
Bulldogs
a few
2.
minutes from
Bellingham
Bellingham
Sportsplex.
Shots blocked nicely by Carver Johnson. And sent up and out. Tyler Chapman has it. Chapman moving in on his backhand. Shot. Score! What a play by Tyler Chapman. Great move in the middle. It's loose. Shot. Score! By Western Washington. There was a loose puck in front. Stevens could not find it. And it's a one-goal game. Looking to create something there. James back in, moves through, in, shot, score! On the backhand. And it's a one-goal game. Got a goal, plays it up to Fan. And now a potential 2-on-1 developing for the Vikings. Fan to Seckert. Seckert in the middle. He scores! That puck somehow trickled by Antonio Manishi, and we are all tied up. Bianco on it. Shot. Saved by Moreno with the glove. Maybe one of his best saves. Blake Brem to Connor Bianco. Got Brown with him. Centering pass, can't find it. Brown to Brian Brem. Blake's got it. That was for the hat trick, and he sent it wide. And now a 2-on-1 developing. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Brumbaugh, left side, moving in. Brumbaugh, backhand, score! 5-4, Western Washington, their first lead of the game, their third goal of the period. Power play underway. Deegan's got it, near side point, sends a wrist shot out, he scores! Power play goal for Jesse Deegan. Working his way up the ice. Over the Spartans' blue line. Behind the net, centering pass, score! What a play by Seckert to haul it coast to coast. He finds Patrick Pearson, and it's a one-goal game. Ice in the middle to James. He's hauled down, and he's going to draw a penalty. And now in front, score! As the Spartans couldn't touch it, James got back up, and I think he's going to get credit for the goal. He was the man that was there. And we're tied at 2. Back come the Vikings. Chapman. Shot, rebound, score! Power play goal for Western Washington. They have their first lead of the game. And it to Conoplianco. He'll center to Morris. Shot, save by Morena. Point blank. That's a big save by the Viking goaltender to keep this game tied with 31 seconds left by Sawe. Centering pass to Fan. Fan a shot. He scores! Andrew Fan. Blake Brem. Brem in all alone. Backhand. Saved by Morena. Another huge stop for the Viking goaltender. Across the blue line into the middle for Hunter Smith in the front again and score! It was Hunter Smith coming across the front of the net. Brem, Andrews back on it, they can't clear, and it goes in! A shot from the point. I think it was off Sawe's stick. Held it at the blue line by Seckert, shuffles it over to James. James a shot on. Rebound, score! Another power play goal. Webster centers. Shot, score! Kaylor Sleda. It's now 8-5 with 2:20 left.
Folks, welcome back to the second period of play between
the East, not the Eastern Washington Eagles. Those were 2 weeks ago. The Gonzaga Bulldogs and the Western Washington Vikings. Aaron James already into the zone. Oh, man! Gets a pass out from the Brumba, and he scores! What action already in the second period from Brett Brumba. Brumba has his 12th goal of the season. Just like that, it is 6-2 Vikings. Just 30 seconds into the second period, Vikings extend their lead to 4. Looking to win their 7th straight game out front. Smothered up by Wilder. We get a whistle. Seals it away, tries to backhander out front. Here's Gillick with the Bulldogs.
Kings go!
Taken away, chipped up in the neutral ice. Here comes Ethan Secor for the Vikings. No offsides.
The assist to number 17,
Jacob James battling down
Andrew
there.
Bass.
Chips it all the way.
And number 91,
behind the
Aaron
net.
James. Time of the goal, 1936. Again, Vikings goal, scored by number 5, Brett Brumba. The assist to number 17, Andrew Bass. And number 91, Aaron James. Time of the goal, 1936.
Gets it over to James. James. Battle in neutral ice. Magnus trying to get it over to Mark Salt. And here's Tyler Chapman. Tries to evade a check. Tries to go 5-4 on Ludwig. Taken away by Chapman. Pearson tries to find Chapman out front. Check there. That's going to set up the nice icing. And the whistle with 17:52 to the second period.
This portion of the game has been brought to you by Oxford Suites, the official hotel partner of Vikings hockey.
Let's fix red to make them stand. Drums on like Susan Lucci. It's time for Coochie Coochie.
Takes off one by the Vikings. Battle down over Declan Quinn. It's loose underneath the body. And it's taken away back in the neutral ice by the Bulldogs. Vikings almost had their second goal, 7th goal of the evening. Deegan chips it to Tyler Slutty, who chips it in. Body there. Declan Quinn. Screwed away by Everett for the Bulldogs. Wojcicki chips it to Slete from the left circle. Slete gets it over to Robert Johnson. Johnson extends, tries to keep it in his zone. Bulldogs able to get it out. Slete off the wall pass to Declan Quinn. Unable to catch it cleanly, and that's back in the neutral ice. So wide gets it back in towards the Bulldogs end. Shots 21-10 in favor of the Vikings. Neutral ice split by Tristan Anderson. Here's Dean. Try to stretch a pass to Ethan Sandberg all the way down. And a whistle with 16:31 left in the second period. sides for the Vikings. Bulldogs, they get it in Bowers from the right circle. Brings into the slot. Body there by Nick's slap shot from Gifford. Puck sails out of play. Deflected by Wilder. To Sloan, looking for his third goal of the evening. Here's Seaport with it for the Vikings, trying to get it to Andrew Van from the left circle. Bowers sticking there. There's Galactica. And here comes Andrew Van, busts into the slot. Blockered away by Loveland. Here's Aaron James. It's a defenseman. Julian Galactica out there for the Vikings. Seeing action for the first time this season. Wearing number 8. Noel Wallace jersey here tonight. You can see the check there. Andrew Fan, 3-on-2 opportunity at the Vikings. Aaron James trying to find Fan out front. Galactica keeps it in. That is Andrew Fan steals away here. Galactica with it from the slot, trying to pat away. A shot attempt from Galactica. Getting some action here. Secord evades a little bit of a check. Quick escapes the other way across the blue line. That's a throw up. Bulldogs towards boards. Heater James with it in the Bulldogs end. Trying to pass it to Aurelio. Aurelio with the big body there. Here's Jacob James. Already a goal tonight. Back the other way from the Bulldogs, 2-on-2. There's a little bit of a check. Trying to pass out front to Gillick. That's covered up by Wilder. 4 left in the second period. Non-conference games like these, we love to see players who don't get to play as often get a little bit more of an opportunity to showcase themselves. James battle down there. Puck swings all the way back to neutralize. Collected by Aurelio. He gets up to Chapman. Chapman over to Pearson. Pearson already with the goal tonight. Aurelio. Puck sails back into neutralize again. Cooper has just been. Nice job there. Keeper can go more towards Wilder. Hunter Smith with it. Bulldogs have to be careful with the change there. Almost got caught. Too many men. Chapman busts in. Chapman looked like he might have hit the post there. Back the other way. Body there from Hunter Smith. A little bit of obstructed view from us here. Back into the Vikings zone. Directed by Carter Johnson. Johnson, this is the puck. He turns it over. There's some big for the Bulldogs. That's the 2 goals on the evening for the Bulldogs. Down to Bowers. Bean with it for the Bulldogs. Body there. Hunter Smith clears it back into neutralize. To power his way towards the net. Upcoming here for the Bulldogs. Puck sails out of play. Shot attempt from Patrick Pearson.
Bulldogs just took a penalty. That means your Vikings are on. play.
12-13 left in the second period. The Vikings go to the power play. Face off one by Andrew Cannon. Puck's going to sail back in the neutral end.
Bulldogs penalty number 17, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 12:07.
It's good private defense. Here's Secord. Passé. Wraparound opportunity. Gets it up to Aaron James. James with the shot. Leveling blockers in the way. Here's Cooper Andrew Smith. Gets it to Secord. Kept in there. Or was it? No, it's not. Players whistled in an offside. Face off one by Brumbaugh. Over the Secord high slot. Tipped out front by Hunter Smith. Brumbaugh looking for the loose change there. Here's Secord with it. Bam. Bam. Down to Hunter Smith on the goal line. Good stick there for Colton Dowles. Played back in the neutral line. Here's Bam for Vikings. A minute left on the power play. Bam. To Secord. Secord gets it to James. James tried to cross-ice pass, kept in by Secord, and turned over the puck's going to not be chipped. It is kicked out. Here's Aaron James with it for the Vikings. Take the rink night here in beautiful Bellingham, Washington. Vikings added a pink stripe to their helmets. Brett Brumbaugh tried to bust in. For his second goal of the evening. Down there with Aaron James, who's James with the forward. Looks for an available man out front. Looks like Brett Brumbaugh was the attempted pass there. Here's Secord. Thought he was offsides. Gave it up and punched out back in the Vikings zone. Just about it for power play for the Vikings. Pass out to Tyler Sate. Sate trying to get it out to Chapman. He scores! Tyler Chapman, he busts in. Good pass there from Slente on the tail end of the power play. It is 7-2 Vikings. 10:05 left in the second period. So that's Tyler Chapman. His 13th goal this season leads the team. 7 different goal scorers here tonight. Back in the neutral zone. Here's Jackson Majicki with some speed. Gets it out to Quinn! Quinn with the shot. Covered up by Loveland. Get a whistle.
16, 22-33. 16, 22-33.
Good speed showcased by Jackson Majicki. Face off one by Quinn. And a quick shot from Palisades sails out.
Trying to get a little bit tipsy. Down the stairs, make it pop. DJ gonna make this tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sun.
First of 2 games here this weekend between the Bulldogs and the Vikings. These two teams will meet back here tomorrow night at 9:45 p.m. We'll be on here at 10 at 9:45. Back in the Viking zone. Slate, quick shot, patted away by Loveland. Bulldogs try to get something going here in the second period. So far it's been all Vikings. 2 goals early on. Here's Slate with it from the right circle, 3-10, and Loveland with the stop. 8:48 left in the second period.
Your love affair, it will never be royal. It's a running out of blood. That kind of love's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule.
Face off to the left of Jack Loveland. Bulldogs battling down there with Tristan Anderson.
Score by number 16,
with a little bit of
Tyler
a battle going on with Tyler.
The assist to number 22,
Andre
Tyler
Shapiro. That's played back into
and number 33, Ethan Secord. Side of the goal, 10-5. Vikings goal, scored by number 16, Tyler Chapman. The assist to number Tyler Clayton. And number 33, Ethan Secord. Time of the goal, 10-5.
Sequel with it. Puts it up to Andre Shapiro. Play it to Tristan Anderson. It's always something with this now. Going on. Sequel tries to make a check there from Everett. Sailor moves it back into neutral ice. Neutral ice. Hold on to it. Brumbaugh from the left circle. Shot blocked out front. Aaron James collects it. Gets it up to Secord. Secord. Shot sails wide. Over to William from the left point. Quick shot. Another shot that sails wide. Aaron James down in the right corner. Battling with Brett Brumbaugh. Played back into neutral ice. Secord couldn't collect the pass there. Pass up the wall to Aaron James. James with it. Gets it over to Brett Brumbaugh. Sail back into the Vikings. 7-7 left in the second period. Here comes Andrew Fan. Fan with the goal. Tonight, the first goal of the league for the Vikings. Got things started. Here's Brett Brumbaugh. Doesn't bust his way in. Gets it out to Fan. Blocked out front by Nelson. Just losing the crease there. Here's Brumbaugh. He collects it. Plethora of bodies for the Bulldogs out front. Looks like all of them are just kind of out on the goaltender. Looks like the net came off his moorings, but we're going to get a penalty on the goaltender. Jack Loveland, he was not happy with how he thought the net was off.
Oh boy, I can see your body moving. Half animal, man, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Bulldogs just took a penalty. That means your Vikings are on the power play. Bulldogs penalty, number 32, 2 minutes for delay of game. Time of the penalty, 6:14.
Gets it over to Jacob James. It's loose out front and covered there by Loveland.
penalty to number 26, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 5:52.
There by Agus.
Busts his way in. Nelson with a good shot block there. Comes Pearson. Back to 5-on-5. Here's Dan with it. Over to Johnson. Carver Johnson looking for his first goal of the season. Trying to tip it out. Pearson. That's in by Carver Johnson. It wasn't on film last year, but Vikings had 2 games at the end of their season. Lost the night before. Handily. It's only by a decade away. Down by quite a bit heading into the second period. In Spokane, Washington. March 1st last season. Pearson. Scored 2 goals in the final period. Few goals. Get a win. Across to Jackson. Felt like an important win at the time. This did. Declan Quinn shoot it there on the back of the head in the second period. Insensitive. Vikings team has been building. A lot of recruiting process. Declan Quinn tries to get it to Shapiro out front and Loveland says no. Minute 34 left in the second period.
scratches. Out there for the Vikings.
Last minute to play in the second period.
Dangling his way towards net. Puck sails back into the net.
Big body there from Ethan Secor, and that's going to drop on Vikings.
Vikings penalty number 33, 2 minutes head contact. Time of the penalty, 19 seconds.
Bulldogs will go to the power play at the tail end of the second period.
Where the rivers flow, and I call it home, and there's no more.
The ice, that'll do it for the second period.
Vikings get 2 goals in this period, courtesy of Brett Brumbaugh with his 12th goal of the season, and Tyler Chapman with his.
That is the end of the second period. Your score after 2 periods of play, Vikings 7, Bulldogs 2.
We'll be back in 15 minutes from beautiful
Bellingham Sports.
Shots blocked nicely by Carver Johnson. And sent up and out. Tyler Chapman has it. Chapman moving in on his backhand. Shot. Score! What a play by Tyler Chapman. Great move in the middle. It's loose. Shot. Score! By Western Washington, there was a loose puck in front. Stevens could not find it. And it's a one-goal game. Looking to create something there. James back in, moves through, in, shot, score! On the backhand. And it's a one-goal game. Got a goal, plays it up to Fan. And now a potential 2-on-1 developing for the Vikings. Fan to Seckert. Seckert in the middle. He scores! That puck somehow trickled by Antonio Manishi, and we are all tied up. Bianco on it. Shot. Saved by Moreno with the glove. Maybe one of his best saves. Blake Brem to Conoblianco. Got Brown with him. Centering pass, can't find it. Brown to Brian Brem. Blake's got it. That was for the hat trick, and he sent it wide. And now a 2-on-1 developing. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Brumbaugh, left side, moving in. Brumbaugh, backhand, score! Five to 4, Western Washington, their first lead of the game, their third goal of the period. Power play underway. Deegan's got it. Near side point. Sends a wrist shot on. He scores! Power play goal for Jesse Deegan. His way up the ice. Over the Spartans' blue line. Behind the net, centering pass, score! What a play by Seckert to haul it coast to coast. He finds Patrick Pearson, and it's a one-goal game. Ice in the middle to James. He's hauled down, and he's going to draw a penalty. And now in front, score! As the Spartans couldn't touch it, James got back up, and I think he's going to get credit for the goal. He was the man that was there. And we're tied at 2. Back come the Vikings. Chapman. Shot, rebound, score! Power play goal for Western Washington. They had their first lead of the game. And I to Conoplianco. He'll center to Morris. Shot, save by Morena. Point blank. That's a big save by the Viking goaltender to keep this game tied with 31 seconds left by Sawe. Centering pass to Fan. Fan a shot. He scores! Andrew Fan. Blake Brem. Brem in all alone. Backhand. Saved by Morena. Another huge stop for the Viking goaltender. Across the blue line into the middle for Hunter Smith in the front again and score! It was Hunter Smith coming across the front of the net. Brem, Andrews back on it. They can't clear. And it goes in! A shot from the point. I think it was off Sawe's stick. Held it at the blue line by Seckert, shuffles it over to James. James a shot on. Rebound, score! Another power play goal. Webster centers. Shot, score! Kaylor Sleda. It's now 8-5 with 2:20 left.
Western Washington Vikings.
Music, let's get out on the floor. I'll let you move it, come and give me some more. Watch me get physical, out of control. There's people watching me, I never miss a beat. Still the night, kill the lights, feel it under your skin. Keep it tight, 'cause it's pulling you in. I can't stop, 'cause it feels like an overdose. My body's aching, pulsing, moving low. Temperature rising, I'm about to explode. Watch me.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the third period of play between the Western Washington Vikings and the I've done that the second straight period. The Gonzaga Bulldogs. Period 3 between these two. These two will meet tomorrow night here at Bellingham Sportsplex. Vikings are on the on the PK to start this period. Son with a shot in. Patted away by Wilder. Gillick gets it up to Aaron James. Van Bommel with it for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Van Bommel from the left circle. Gets it to Son. Van Bommel. Aaron James kind of stumbles there. Here's Van Bommel with it. Van Bommel battling down with Jesse Deegan. Colton Bowers from the right circle. Bowers with it. Swings it to Van Bommel. Van Bommel. Over to Bowers. Bowers. And that's chipped into neutral ice. Here's Van Bommel with it for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Pressured there by Andrew Fan. Good pressure there. Puck swings all the way down for icing. Out of the box is Ethan Secord. So back to 5-on-5. Face off to the left of Jack Loveland for Gonzaga Bulldogs. We got a couple extra skater out there for the Zags. Won by Gonzaga. They get it to Aurelio. He fades a check there. Deneen with it. Pearson. And puck sails the length of the ice yet again for icing. Face off to the left of Jack Loveland. Here's Tyler Chapman with it for the Vikings. Has a goal tonight. 7 different goal scorers for the Vikings here this evening. Jacob James gets it to Aurelio. Point-to-point pass to Carver Johnson. Tries a shot. Blocked there by Deneen. And here's Tyler Chapman with it. Son with it for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Steers it back into the Viking zone. 7-2 for the Vikings here tonight. Looking for their 7th straight victory. Vikings went to Moscow, Idaho last weekend and took a pair of games, or sorry, a trio of games from the Washington State Cougars. Here's Colton Bowers. Quick shot on goal and he scores. Colton Bowers for the Gonzaga Bulldogs makes it 7-3 Vikings with 16:58 left to play in the third. Vikings still up 4 goals here in the third period. Julian Salactica gets it up to Declan Quinn. Quinn steals it away in the neutral ice. Salactica with it for the Vikings. Gets it across to Sawai. Chips it up to Declan Quinn. In on Loveland. Shot on goal. He scores! Declan Quinn, his second goal of the game. That makes it 8-3 Vikings. Declan Quinn, his second goal of the evening. Yet another power move from the junior forward from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Quinn, his 5th goal of the season. Here's Wojcicki into Gonzaga zone, chips it in, battling with Julian Salactica. Here's Quinn, and a shot, a goal! Declan Quinn has a hat trick. Declan Quinn with the hat trick and grabbed that puck. That's an assist for Julian Salactica. Here's Ethan Sandberg into the zone. 9-3 Vikings. Declan Quinn. 2 goals in the same shift. His 3rd goal of the evening, a hat trick. Here's Nagish with it for the Bulldogs. Ryan Nelson with the shot from the point. Or sorry, Jonas Nelson. Tristan Anderson tries to chip it up to Andre Shapiro. Shapiro with some wheels. Puck sailing into the zone. Here's Shapiro. Slap shot on goal. What do we have here? We're going to get a penalty. Face off to the left of Jack Wilder. Back into neutral ice. With it is Andrew Fan. Brett Brumbaugh in. Here's Fan with it. Vikings on the PK. Here's Bowers. 3-on-1 opportunity for the Zags. Bowers cuts in. Tries to find Nagish out front. Deneen almost found its way through. Here's Ethan Secord. Tried to get it up to Brett Brumbaugh. Bulldogs try to set up here. 9-3. 14:44 left in the third period. Here comes Brett Brumbaugh the other way. Brumbaugh tried to evade a check there and make something happen. Andrew Fan tried to pass out front to Brumbaugh. And here's Secord with it. Secord chips it to Brumbaugh, who chips it to Fan, tried to find James. And back into neutral ice, here comes Sun for the Bulldogs. Sun, little pass there to Deneen, tried to find Bowers. Good defense there from Secord. And here comes Patrick Pearson, stays on his feet. Across the blue line, Pearson, already a goal tiered tonight. Deneen, gotten up to Gillick. Taken away by Secord. Secord evades a bit of a check there. Here comes Sun. Collected by Chapman. He gets it up to James. James busts in toward the Bulldog net. So it looks like it's going to be 5-on-3 here for the Bulldogs for the next 8 seconds. Jesse Deegan, he clears it back into the Gonzaga zone. Out of the box is Tristan Anderson. Sun with it for the Bulldogs. Looks like they gave Ethan Secord 2 and a 10 for that we don't know. Carver Johnson battling down there with Jackson Wojcicki. Taken away by Deneen for the Bulldogs. Deneen gets it to Bench, who gets it over to Nelson. Nelson swings it to Sun. Here's Nelson with it, tripped up by Wojcicki, and we're going to get another call. So the Vikings are going to go to a 5-on-3 yet again. Or sorry, the Bulldogs are going to go to a 5-on-3. Three Vikings are in the box. Over to Nagish, tried to shot, sails high and wide. Up with the puck is Van Bommel, gets it over to Nagish. Out with it is Kyler Sleddy. 5-on-3, Kyler Sleddy trying to make something happen, gets a shot on goal. Good play there from number 22 for the Vikings. Van Bommel gets it across the blue line for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Over to Nagish from the slot. Good block there from Declan Quinn. Shot from Gillick sailed wide. Up with the puck is Van Bommel. Gillick. Pressure there from Declan Quinn. And Deegan gets it out. Deegan has numbers if he hurries. 2-on-0 the other way on a 5-on-3. Shot on goal. Declan Quinn looking for his 4th goal of the evening. The puck's stuck in the crease there for a bit. On a 5-on-3, 2-on-0 the other way. That's just That's just how you know things are just going your way. Colton Bowers the other way for the Zags. In on Wilder, shouldered away. Declan Quinn with a little bit of a body. Deneen with it. Over to Clothier. Clothier with the shot on goal. Cleared aside by Aaron James. Good pad block there from Jack Wilder. Colton Bowers plays it back into neutral ice. Here's Deneen with it for the Bulldogs. Deneen. Chipped in by Nagish. Cooper Hunter-Smith up with the puck. Behind the net, chips it up to Nick Sawai. Tried to make a move there. Gets it up to Brumbaugh. 2-on-1 the other way. Brumbaugh, shot on goal. Gloved offside by Loveland. Hunter-Smith tried to find Brumbaugh out front yet again. Here's Brumbaugh with it. Over to James. Brumbaugh to James again. Down to Andrew Fan. Sawai. Puck's going to be played back into neutral ice. Here's Aaron James with it. Hounded by Sun for the Bulldogs. Aaron James the other way. 3-on-2. And that puck play is going to be whistled dead on offsides. Oops. All right, face-off won by the Vikings. Back into the Gonzaga zone. Here's Brett Brumbaugh from the right face-off dot. Over to Brumbaugh in the crease. Hits the post with the shot there. Nagus out with it for the Zags. Try to chip it in. 9:46 left in the third period. Shots are 44-17 in favor of the Vikings here tonight. Quality offensive looks by the Vikings. You just love to see Brumbaugh with it. Gets it up to Carver Johnson. Carver Johnson almost had a one-time goal there. Looking for his first of the season. Back the other way. Here comes Martsoff for Gonzaga. Steered away. Here's Hunter-Smith. Across the blue line. Drops it off to Aaron James. Fades a couple checks there. James keeps it in. Hunter-Smith gets it to Finn. Gets it to James out front. James tries to find Chapman. Tried to wrap around opportunity there. And it's covered. Tyler Chapman steers it behind the Gonzaga goal. Nelson with it for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Okay, I'm confused. There are two number 12s currently for Gonzaga. One with the nameplate Nelson on it, one without a nameplate on it. So I'm confused on which one is Nelson. Anyways, that's icing. 8:36 left in the third period. Tied up and won by the Vikings. Aurelio with it. Gets it over to Deegan. Deegan from the point. Shot on goal. Smothered away by Loveland. Face off won by the Vikings. Get to Deegan. Shot from the point, sails wide. Up with the puck is Sun. Play back in, Nelson with it. Pearson Chapman battling down there. Here's Colton Bowers for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Chips it into neutral ice. Aurelio with it for the Vikings. Newcomer this season from Wenatchee, Washington. Up the other way comes Colton Bowers. Bowers tries to find his way towards the net. Deegan pays a bit of a check there. Chapman. Over to Bowers. Bowers, good stick there from Jesse Deegan. Here's Deneen, gets it to Sun. Walks in. Good pad stop there from Jack Wilder. Clothier plays it behind the Vikings net. Battling down there is Jesse Deegan with Deneen. Collected by Jacob James. Stolen away by Sun. Tried to pass it out front to Deneen yet again. Gillick. Out with it is Tyler Chapman. Chapman looking for his second goal of the night. Chapman gets it to Slete. Shot from the top of the right circle. Smothered by Loveland. False start from Declan Quinn. They had to redo it. Van Bommel with a little bit of a stumble there for the Bulldogs. Over to Salactica. He keeps it in. Gets it to Declan Quinn. Quinn looking for his fourth of the evening. Quinn. And Sawai keeps it in. Out front, Jackson Wojcicki, he scores! Jackson Wojcicki, his first goal of the season. And the Vikings have put up double digits. It is 10-3, 6:34 left in the third period. So the puck kind of took a weird carom there. And Wojcicki was just all alone out front. Nothing Loveland could do there. 49 shots now for the Bulldogs. Bench with it. Steers it to Martzoff. Martzoff with it. Battling down there with Salactica. Up in the high slot. Here comes Tristan Anderson the other way. Gets it up to Andre Shapiro. Shapiro tries to bust in towards the Bulldogs goal. Ethan Sandberg battling down there with Shapiro. Shapiro takes a little cross check to the back, and we're going to have some pushing and shoving. Face off to the left of Wilder. They gave Andre Shapiro a double minor for cross-checking. Battling down there. Here's Kyler Sleddy. Taken away by Gifford. Gifford battling with Hunter Smith. Hunter Smith comes away with the puck there, and he clears it back into the Bulldog zone. Van Bommel going to collect it for the Bulldogs. Drops it off to Colton Bowers. 10-3 in favor of the Vikings here. Looks like they'll be spending most of the rest of the game on the PK. As Kyler Sleddy clears it all the way down. Here's Jackson Wojcicki busting his way in. Here's Van Bommel the other way. Here's Sun with it. Chips it into the Vikings' end. Out with it is Aaron James. He tries to spring a pass to Brumbaugh. Oh, just off his stick. Brumbaugh had a good opportunity to spring on a breakaway there. Brumbaugh is going to carry it back into neutral ice. Just try to kill some time here on the PK. This time of the game, it's just working on the fundamentals. Vikings well on their way to their 7th straight victory, their 9th victory overall. This game doesn't count for Pack 8 points, but man, oh man, you gotta like how this team is set up at the moment. One of the best starts we've seen from this Vikings team quite some time. Looking to make their mark in the Pack 8 tournament later this season in February in Cheney, Washington. As of right now, they sit in first place, 14 points. Couple unbeaten teams on their heels though. Cal Berkeley Golden Bears 4-0 entering this weekend. UW. They're also 4-0. They're down in Wazoo right now, taking on the Washington State Cougars. 3:06 left in the third period. Cal will come here at the end of the homestand for the Vikings. Play a pair of games on Sunday, November 9th, and Monday, November 10th. Here's Nick Salwai in the neutral ice. Try to chip its way in. Here's Everett for Gonzaga. Everett from the high slot. Sails high and wide and collected by Deegan. He's just going to clear it the length of the ice. Here's Deegan with a little bit of a foot race here. Clothier. Down low to Clothier yet again. He gets it up to Colton Bowers. Bowers into neutral ice. Big body there from Carver Johnson. You love to see that. 2 minutes left in this one. He scrambled to get the stick there. The Carver Johnson surprise. I'm waiting for that one. Tyler Chapman collects it. Tries to spring his way into the zone. Gets it up to Martzoff. Stick there from Martzoff. Nice work by Hunter Smith to evade. Bit of a check there and come out with it. Use a bit of extra work with 1:30 left in the third period. Vikings back on full strength. Hunter Smith across the blue line. Gets it into the corner. Battle down there with Gifford. Gifford with a bit of a shoulder check. He comes out with it. Try to get it up to Deneen. And back with it is Andrew Fan. He started the scoring here this evening for the Vikings. Colton Bowers with 1 minute left to go. Gets it into neutral ice. Vikings will improve to 9-1 on the year. Perfect 3-0 on home ice. Here comes Bowers the other way. 3-on-2 opportunity. Here's Deneen. The shot from the point. Bowers out front, and he gets it. .37 seconds left in this one. Declan Quinn battling down there with, looks like Nagus for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Out with it is Julian Salactica, who got his first assist of the season here tonight. Deneen with it for the Bulldogs. Down low to Wojcicki. Here's Bowers. 7 seconds left, and that'll do it. The Vikings get their 7th straight victory. 10-4. These two teams will meet back here tomorrow night at 9:45. The Vikings will be looking to get their 8th straight victory. Your host, Cameron Riggers. Hope you have a good night.